What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. But do. Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. What she want for do? Got to look but do. La la left right do. Got to think but you. she want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. Fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. Fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. La left Friday o láti dé pàjò. She want fàájò. fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. Lálálẹ̀ Friday o láti dé pàjò. Wọ́n ṣì wá fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. Lálálẹ̀ Friday o láti dé pàjò. Wọ́n ṣì wá fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. Lálálẹ̀ Friday o láti dé pàjò. Fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. Lálálẹ̀ Friday o láti dé pàjò. Wọ́n ṣì wá fàájò láti lọ pàdé o. Lálálẹ̀ Friday o láti dé.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
And also the result.
Good evening. Yeah. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
And also the result.
Yes, people. Sorry for the delay. Saturday morning. You know what? It's one of the first Saturdays I've done. I hardly do Saturday streams. This is one of a few, especially when it's not even season time. But big up everyone. I hope you're well. Listen, I'm just very interested to show these stats to you people, man. Look, I'm gonna go through this. Hope everyone's enjoying their Sunday. Look. One sec, people. Do you know what? We're overreacting. Madueke, yeah, I just want to show you people this, yeah. He's not as bad as everyone's saying. Look, Madueke is the blue, Eze's the pink, Martinelli's the green, and Rodrigo's the yellow. He had the least minutes. Him and Rodrigo had the least minutes. And if you look at those numbers, Madueke is not too bad. And do you know what the funniest thing is? Yeah, Martinelli has got a great. If I put Saka up, I'll show you in a minute. Saka blows them all away. Yeah, but look how small Rodrigo's is. Look, he's the yellow. He's tiny. Look, I know he's playing La Liga and he's had the least minutes, but let's take Rodrigo out, yeah, to make it easier for you lot to see. Look at that. Martinelli ain't as bad either. 1 second, people. Yeah, so I don't see what all the fuss is about, apart from PTSD for these Chelsea fans. That's all it can be. Because for me, Madueke isn't a bad signing. He brings us pace. Martin, like, think about it. When we play and Martinelli starts, we have no pace coming off the bench. And Trossard's not the type of substitute. He's a great substitute, but he's not the type of substitute to come with that great pace. So we need more pace in this team. We've been begging for it. We've been asking for it. It's finally here, people. Yeah. Let me just throw this in one more time.
What she want I do? Láti lọ pàdé o. Lálálẹ̀ Friday o. Láti dé pàjọ́ o. What she want I do? Láti lọ pàdé o. Lálálẹ̀ Friday o. Láti dé pàjọ́ o. What she want I do? Láti lọ pàdé o. Lálálẹ̀ Friday o. Láti dé pàjọ́ o. What she want I do? Láti lọ pàdé o. Lálálẹ̀ Friday o. Láti dé pàjọ́ o. What she want I do? Láti lọ pàdé o. Lálálẹ̀ Friday o. Láti dé pàjọ́ o.
Sorry about that. I had to do something. Listen, Madueke, he's not going to be that bad this season. I'm telling you. I feel like it's an astute signing. As long as we still get Eze or Rodrigo through the door, we should be fine, man. We should be fine. Obviously, I didn't want Madueke, but he's here now. We're just going to have to see what he can do, have to support him. You know, like, as a supporter, the definition of support is like to encourage and to be a stable and to be supportive. Do you know what I mean? It's not just be a fake fan. Do you know what I mean? You got to support the team. Obviously, I didn't want Noni. Obviously, we all got PTSD. It's terrible, man, that we keep buying these Chelsea players. But at the end of the day, this is a good signing because of his age. He knows he's going to be back up. As long as he comes in with a good attitude and he gives it his all, everything should be fine. Do you know what I mean? All he needs to do is come humble and understand that he can't just play the right mid because he won't actually get too many minutes. He might have to fight with the left mid as well. And I know people don't want to hear that, but it's a long season. We've got to play 4 cups. Yeah. Having Noni on the team is not a downgrade on our team. It's not. Obviously, we would love to see if we in a perfect world could have Eze or Rodrigo or both come in, then obviously I don't think anyone's going to care about the Noni deal. Then it would just be a bonus if he comes through and he plays well for us. And at the end of the day, we haven't had any ball carriers. Yeah, this is look. If we go back to this table, let me try and make this bigger. Is there any way I could make this bigger? One sec. Yeah, there you go. Look, now I think you lot can see in here too. Oh, but anyway, look. There we go. Finally. Listen. Let's go back to this, yeah? Look. Eze is pink, Martinelli's green, and Madueke is blue, yeah? Now look at this. Look, Madueke carrying. Yeah, he outdoes them both carrying. So what I'm saying is, and dribbles. Look, dribbles carrying. He does very well, and that's what we are missing in this team. So, Arsenal fans, I understand the PTSD. I understand the Chelsea resentment. I understand it's another Chelsea player, but like I tried to explain, this is the best Chelsea signing we've made ever. And I'll say that because all the other good signings we made were old dogs coming to the end, retirement home. They just wanted to, it was easy for them to just stay in London, get paid the same money or more because we're twats like that and we're going to pay him extra money. So now they just come to Chelsea. I mean, they swap Chelsea for Arsenal just because it's comfortable. But with Noni, he's 23 years old, only just turned 23. As long as he does decently, we could always sell him on. And we like to say, oh, why can Chelsea do this? Why can Chelsea? That's because they buy young players that can still be sold on. Noni's just been bought for 48 million. He's on a 5-year deal. If we're still successful, if we win something, especially, his rate's gonna go up. Saudi would come in a couple of years and buy him for 70, 80 million. Darwin's getting offers for 70 million. And he's talked about so poorly in England. So it's laugh and banter now with the Noni thing, but I think he's gonna come in and do well. Obviously, I understand the disappointment because of how many different players we've been linked to, and Noni was not even on the list, and he's come out and he's got signed first. It doesn't make sense. I understand the frustrations. I do. But I'm not gonna change my mind. I said to Jordan a year ago that Noni is his second best winger. And I'm not gonna change that. And just because, and the abuse he got online as well is a bit mad, you know. That's a bit mad. People shouldn't be abusing players out here online, going and threatening their families and stuff. That's too much. Do you know what I mean? So, man like Madueke, he has to prove the doubters wrong because I was against the signing, but we welcome him to Arsenal. Yeah, exactly, Godfrey, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, just because he wasn't my signing doesn't mean I'm just gonna turn on him. We all would have had different signings. If it was up to me, I would have had Kudus walking through the door. Do you know what I mean? Some people would have said, look, man. A couple of my boys, they say, look, man. Do you know what I mean? So let's just put Madueke and Eze together, those two, yeah? So it's easier for you, man, to see the screen. Listen. Big up, James. You good? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. He's probably received so much hate that he's got to a point to prove in this Arsenal squad. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? He's 23 years old, man. And you know what? We didn't put him on the bag. Do you know what I mean? From what I know, Madueke was on 50 mil. I mean, 50 million, 50 bags a week at Chelsea. And now apparently he's on the same. We upgraded him 5% or something. He's on small wages. I need to double check how much his wages are, but I'm pretty sure they're only a little bit more than what Chelsea were paying, which was peanuts in the grand schemes of things. So yeah, Noni, I'm happy about it. Personally, I wanted another winger who could carry the ball, who could fight with Martinelli and Saka. Obviously, Rodrigo's hyped as well. The Rodrigo hype is crazy. Yeah, I'll show you why. Yeah, the Rodrigo's hype is crazy. Let me put Rodrigo in here, people. Yeah. Let me take Nelly out. Yeah. Let me take Nelly out. Let's put Rodrigo. Yeah. You ready for this? I should have just left him on earlier. I understand Rodrigo is like the Alexis Sanchez signing. I'm not gonna sit here in front. I want Rodrigo, 100%. Of course I do. I'm greedy out here. I'm super greedy out here. So this internet slowing down my thing. But anyway, listen, you lot can see that now, yeah. Madueke is blue, and Rodrigo is purple, yeah. See what I'm saying? This, I got to move it up for you people, so you can properly see this. My bad, my bad. That's why it's better just to do 2-man, because I got to share it with you. Because I can read it with like 5 man up there. Do you know what I mean? But it's harder for you lot to do that. Okay, so that should be good for you lot. Okay, here we go, yeah? Let me just read it for you. Look at the carrying and the dribbling and the non-penalty goals and the XG, bro. Everything's better than Rodrigo. Everything is better than Rodrigo, apart from the total amount of normal assists. So why are we? I know it's just the chart and it's about the eye test, but I'm just saying, Noni. It's not like we just bought someone. It's not like we bought Mudryk from Chelsea. We bought, like, Noni's not a bad player. He isn't. He's not. So let me go through the chat quickly. Big up Jay. But the question is, who you picking, Madonki or Rodrigo? No, I'm picking both. I'm greedy, but I'm just saying, yeah, the hate and the slack that he's got is over the top. And if the window closes and it's just Madueke, then I'm with everyone. Like, that's not good enough. Look what Liverpool's doing. Look what City's doing. We have to do more. I get it. But I'm just saying, I know we're going to bring in Eze or Rodrigo. Well, I don't know that, but I hope so. So then it will be softened. But let's talk about Noni as player. Let's not talk about what if, what buts, what players we could have had if you're going to pick Rodrigo over him, blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, yeah, because of the PTSD and the Chelsea hate, it's been way over the top. That's all I'm saying. It just feels... I've never seen a player sign for Arsenal and get so much hate before. It was a bit too much. Do you know what I mean? I understood the first couple of days, the banter from the fans, the rivals, even the Chelsea fans jumping on it. But bro, a year ago, all the Chelsea fans I know used to rate Noni. They used to rate their whole attack. They would be sitting there saying, "We got Palmer, Madueke, Sancho, Neto, Jackson, and Nkunku." They was bigging it up. Now they want to sell all of them. So it's like, Chelsea fans are plastic. Don't even listen to them. But eye test wise, I would always say Noni was their second best winger, arguably their first best winger, if you take away Palmer in the winger position, because Neto is just better on the eye than Noni, in my eyes. But yeah, definitely Neto's their best winger. There's a Chelsea fan here. He's going to be gloating. Big up Russ. He's gloating. Don't know why he's gloating, because Noni's not a bad player. Yeah, he's not a bad player, but he's not good enough either. Yeah, he's not, but he's better than Nelson. Yeah, and he's naturally better than. I got my dog in here whining. Sorry, what's that? I got to let him out in like 10 minutes. So got to shorten. Got to take him for a walk. But listen, Noni, I forgot my trail of thought there, yeah, because of the dog. But basically, yeah, Noni isn't a bad player, man. Trust me. Yeah, he's better than Nelson, and he's better than Wanyeri. That's what I was gonna say. He's better than Wanyeri naturally on the right wing right now. You lot like to say, "We need players for now, not the future." Noni has come off a season playing not enough minutes, but playing quite a few minutes. So he's going to be back up to Saka. Norgard's just come off a 35 game season. He's going to be back up, sitting on the bench. Kepa just came off a 35 game season. He's on the bench. Zubamendi is going to be expected to go straight into the first team. Yeah. Gyökeres straight into the first team. You know what I'm saying? So it was hard for us from the beginning of the summer. We all knew we need a new. When the season starts, we want to see a left wing. We want to see a striker. We want to see those two positions, new players. It's hard to replace Gabriel, Saliba, Timber, Declan Rice. You know what I mean? Zubamendi is only going to start because Partey and Jorginho left. If we added Zubamendi and kept Partey, I would say start him on the bench. Let Partey start the season, but Partey's gone now. So Zubamendi's probably guaranteed to start the first game of the season. I have watched Madonki, like CFC fans gassed him up. Then they watched him for season, realized he was trash. Do you know what? Yeah. yeah, I used to try to get onto Jordan about Madueke. Yeah, I used to be like, yeah, he's good. He reminds me of Saka, B-Tech Saka. You get me? Like, but he's got no products. That's what I used to tell George. But Jordan was like, nah, trust me, he's a baller. He's a baller. Yeah, he's my favorite. Like, he's gonna come good. Blah blah. Not his favorite overall in the team, but one of his favorite wingers for Chelsea. Rated him highly. So I started watching him more closely. You know what I mean? And you know what? He's not bad. He's not bad. But yeah, man, he's back up anyway, people. The only reason I'm doing this video is because he's just signed. We got the table right there. I just wanted to show people that because you new people in the chat, you just come through now. I was showing Martinelli's, I was showing Rodrigo, Eze, all of them. Do you know what I mean? And Noni smoked all of them for carries and dribbles, and that's what Arsenal's missing in my eyes. We're missing dribblers and carriers. That's why I wanted Kudus. Yeah, let's get into the chat. Let's get into the chat. What's up with the crew? My first time on your channel. Yeah, big up EWAS, man. Big up EWAS. Basically, I had to start my channel. Me and my boy Shaq, we had to start a channel again. We was on a different channel called Football Locker Room Banner. It's changed to United Plus. We went 2 separate ways, but we're here again. We've started again. It's not a problem. Do you know what I mean? Everything's lovely, man. We're gonna be giving you plenty of content. Between me and Shaq, Arsenal fans. We will be talking about all types of football teams. We will be talking about the rivals. We will have Chelsea shows. I'll have Russell and Jordan on here, and I'll be putting the link in the chat as well. Eventually, do you know what I mean? In a couple of weeks, put a link in the chat. Let anyone come on, and we'll have some nice debates, man. When the season starts, definitely 100%. Let me go through the chat. But you know what? I noticed a couple of you come from Views' channel, and I big up Views, man. Views is one of the best for me. I'm not just saying this. I can watch Views for hours, man. He is a legend. He's going far. He's going places. He's entertaining, and he knows his stuff. I know he's Arteta out, but he has his reasons are consistent reasons. So I respect his reasoning. Do you know what I mean? I'm not completely Arteta in, but you lot probably know by now, innit? But yeah, you all of you, man, are like this, innit?
Arteta, get out! All you Arsenal fans are saying to me, trust the process. I've had enough. Arteta, get out!
That's you, man, innit? I respect it, man. You can get on to me all season, and you can be bugging me and be like, oh, when are you going to be Arteta out, Jay? And I'll let you know when I'm Arteta out. It's coming, though. It's coming. Because I said if he starts the season with no striker, I'm Arteta out. I'm not going back on that one. So if the day we play Man United, I don't care if Gokares comes the next day. I'm like, what? Man should have been in the pre-season team. You know what I mean? Pre-season starting. You know what? Let me go through some of these. Big up every time. EJ, you lot having your talks. You're finally live, you thought. Yeah, trust me, I'm finally live. Do you know what? I put the little intro thing. I thought it was going to be running for like a minute or two, but I ended up running for like 10 minutes. But I'm here now, man. I'm here. Who in the God's name is that maniac? Do you know what? That was a viral clip. That's gone everywhere. I tell you, that's gone everywhere. That guy's hilarious, but he's been out the longest. You're not from a different chat. Last season, this season is just vibes. I look forward to the downfall and the demise, the end of all the excuses. Do you know what? Fair enough. Arteta was a loser. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Like I said in it, there's no more excuses for Arteta. He's gonna have it. Even if the window shuts now, there's no excuses for him because he's had 6 years. It's his fault he hasn't had a striker. He should have been pushing for that. Do you know what I mean? He's gonna get his play. Like even if the window shuts now, he's got more depth this season. If we get Gokares and Eze or Gokares and Rodrigo, no, that's minus 0 excuses. Do you know what I mean? So if you don't win nothing this season, I call him Brendan. We can all get a new manager, and we can all be celebrating and united for at least 6 months a year anyway. Because I expect to have some unity when a new manager comes in. So it's a win-win for Arsenal, because you know why? If Arteta loses, we get a new manager. If Arteta wins, we win. So it's a good year, man, because come the end of the year, we're going to get some change. That clip was legendary. That's when we were really in the trenches. Yeah, we was in the trenches them times there still. Hey, hey, I can't lie, yeah. I didn't want Arteta in the first place, my guy. I was talking Allegri, Simeone, anyone, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, I even said take Brendan Rodgers at one point. Like, I was insane. Oh man, but yeah, man. We was in the trenches. Can't lie to you. Like, that's why, yeah, I've got some. That's why you lot see me and you lot think I'm Arteta and I'm positive, but it's just that, bro, we was in the trenches. You know what I mean? So he had to get the credit for that. But the credits ran out, my friend, because you made too many mistakes. Do you know what I mean? But I'm backing him still this season. I haven't ever said Arteta out since like the first year he was here. I was saying Arteta out, but then since like half a year before we went on the title charge, I could see what he was trying to do. Because I was one of the first people to complain. Like, I don't want a manager to come in and play 4-3-3. I want to play 4-4. I don't want a manager to come and play 3 at the back and all that. I don't know how the great Arsene Wenger went from 4-4-2 to go into the 4-2-3-1, which is fine. I understand he had to go with the times with the Jose and that. But how can Arsene Wenger, the attacking man, go to the 3 at the back? Then Emery came in, went 3 at the back. But we all knew that's what he did at Sevilla anyway. And I was saying to myself, I need a manager to come in and play the 4-3-3 like Liverpool and City. That's what I want. Yeah. At the bare minimum, a 4-2-3-1. Yeah. A more balanced formation. So I got what I wanted in a sense. But then Arteta was quite smart. He came in and kept it the 3 at the back because he had to. Do you know what I mean? You're seeing Almiron do it the opposite. He's trying to implement, but that's his formation. But anyway, Arteta got to his 4-3-3 formation, got us the title charges, and last year we stagnated. So the board has to back him again, and this is his last chance, people. So I know a lot of you want me to say Arteta out, but I'm not Arteta in. I'm Arteta last chance. So I think there's 3 categories for us, man. Now, isn't it? I'm in the grey zone. Yeah, let me go through this. Let me go through the chat because I've been waffling on for like 6-7 minutes, and this bloody PC laptop, sorry, it's gone too far forward. There we go. Arsenal ladies sacked their manager last season, 7 months later, Champions League 1. Just saying. No, 100%, AJ. Listen, AJ, I'm with you, yeah? But this is the thing, AJ, yeah? When we sack Arteta, because it will happen, yeah? Most likely, the odds are against him this year, man. Liverpool's in good shape. Man City's trying to get back. It's hard for him, man. It's harder than ever for him. So time's got to be running. I'll be with you, hounding him out if he fails this year. But when this is the question, when we get the new manager, I don't want to hear no standards. I don't want to hear no process. There is no process. The team is there. You know how Slot inherited a good Liverpool team? I don't think Liverpool fans will be, if Liverpool never won the league last season, they finished second, I don't think they'll be talking about it's a process. I don't think they would, especially with the summer signings they just made so far. So I don't want to hear no process talk when Arteta leaves. There is no process. The process, Arteta did the process. You know what I'm saying? He was the process manager. Now I want a super kingpin final boss manager. You know what I'm saying? I want an Allegri, not even Allegri actually. For me, I would try knock on Klopp's door. Obviously, realistically, Enrique is for me the best person to go after because Enrique, well, I think he'll get like PSG how much hunger can you have for so long as a PSG manager? You won everything with PSG, or you're gonna stay there for 10 years and people are gonna say, oh, it's PSG though. Now come Arsenal, man. Come clean up Arteta's work, yeah, and solidify yourself, Enrique. You know what I'm saying? Solidify yourself. We got that Spanish core built from Arteta. It'll be unfortunate for Arteta that Enrique will come in and have the fruits of his labor, but that's how life works, my friend. That's how life works. all good, Ewas, bro. Just waiting on that damn Gokares. Here we go. Trust me, Godfrey, man. I'm with you. We're waiting for that. When is it gonna be? You know what I'm saying, bro? When is it gonna be that time, man? Let me remove that quickly. Big up, people. Big up. Yeah, man. When are we gonna get Gokares, man? The club's moving mad over 5 mil. I think that video was after the loss of Rasmus. Yeah, that video is legendary, man. Arteta! I can't even shout that. The way he shouted, I can't even shout like that. That was crazy. But it's like one of his family members was falling off the cliff the way he was shouting, bro. Like, passion. The passion was there. I'll give him that. The passion was there. It was a loyalty test them times there. Luis Enrique, own words, I would love to work in England one day. Sack Arteta right now and buy Luis Enrique out of his PSG deal. I'm down for that. If we can do that, I'm down for that. Listen, I said, yeah, when Wenger was here, I said, sack Wenger now and get Klopp. But who am I? I'm nobody. So, you know what I'm saying? But what happened? Liverpool got Klopp. And we all know what happened. Liverpool are still eating off that Klopp success. Just like Chelsea have still been eating off that Roman success. Now the Club World Cup, all that's from Roman times. Yeah? Hopefully that's the end for Chelsea now. I'm praying, man. Listen, anyone that's in the chat who hasn't subscribed, it would do me wonders, me and Shaq wonders, if you can subscribe. We used to have 20 man in the chat constantly. Our videos were getting 100 to 300 views. We're humble. I'm not just about views. I like interacting with the chat. So you lot even the 5 of you in here right now, big yourselves up. You lot will be OGs on this shit. I promise you that. I'm gonna even turn all of you into mods. Yeah. Like we had to start again, and we're humble, man. We just like to communicate with people in the chat. I enjoy it. Shaq enjoys it, man. We like having people interact with us in the chat, chatting with us, telling us their opinions. It's nice, man. It's fun. That's the funnest part of this. I tell you that right now. And for me, maybe I'm in it for the wrong thing then, but for me, the funnest part is reading your chats out. I swear. So please, man, like and subscribe, man, and big up everyone that's in here, man. And yeah, man. Here we go, Godfrey. I swear, bro, this club is something else, and not in a good way. Trust me, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, but I will say, yeah, if Berta does get the signings through the door, yeah, let me ask you lot something. Would this be the best transfer window ever for Arsenal Football Club if we get Eze and Rodrigo through the door with Gokares? All 3 of them come through the door. Would this could arguably be, it could turn from this, how we're talking now, like what's going on, they're moving mad, what did blah 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 blah. It could go from that to when the window shuts and we get all 3 of them. It could be that's Arsenal's best transfer window of all time. Name me a better transfer window, people. Please, I'm interested to have that discussion. James, Arteta had us 15 for 15 weeks. So yeah, I know, man. I know I was Arteta out them times. Arteta had us bottom, Spurs top. I know. That I remember it clearly as day when Holding had to come on and it all went down the drain. And we finished 5th, 1 point behind Tottenham. Just like when Klopp came in first season, Klopp came in, he pipped us. He's finished 1 point above Arsenal. I think we was 5th and they were 4th, and they pipped us by 1 point. Happened to us a couple times. You see what I'm saying? So from like 2014 to like till Wenger left, we kept just struggling to make top 4, bro. And then Emery came in, and Just bring me Enrique. Facts, Eros always have to do things the hard way, off and off the pitch. Trust me. Last season was registration, that simple. I ain't backing Maduki, same as I ain't backing No 29. Keep the same energy. Holden stands up principle not have convinced me to back another. No, listen. I completely understand. I don't back 29. 29, Havertz, I don't back him. Forget that guy. I don't want to swear on stream. I don't back that guy. I didn't back it. Do you know what? To be fair, when he came in, I was against him. I've never given him a chance, ever. I've been on his neck since the first day to the last day because I truly felt he's the donkey and I didn't want him at my club and I don't like his style of play. I hate Havertz. I don't like the way he can get through one-on-one and he can just go and he doesn't. He waits for a clip and he falls out and he dives. I hate his style of play. Arteta was talking, oh, he's bulked up. Yeah, he's bulked up in his injury time. Oh, he came on the pitch bulked up, yeah. And what the hell did he do, people? As soon as he ran off with the ball on the right mid, someone hardly touched him and he just dives on the floor. He's shit. With Madueke, I'm just telling you, he brings something to the team, just like Martinelli, but they're not good enough. That's why we need Rodrigo and Eze, one of the two or both, to come in. I'm just saying the grief he got online was too much. But if you're not down to give Noni a chance, I understand. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't down to give Rayo a chance, and I got proved wrong with that one. But the problem with the Noni thing is he ain't overtaken Saka's position ever. So he's forever going to be called a waste of money because I don't think he'll ever nail on the spot, especially if we get Eze Rodrigo. But he'll be good for our depth. That's all I'm saying. Godfrey, 100%. Get the goddamn deals over the line. They want to do a circus act. Every signing coming in PR nonsense. Yeah, no, 100%. I just found it hilarious, yeah, that when Chelsea went 1-0 up in the Club World Cup, that all the news came out, Gokares has come in, they've arranged the deal. That's called world-class PR, by the way. Thoughts on today being 6 days after Gokares deal being, like I just said, see, I big up I've seen you in a couple of our streams before, so big yourself up, man. Yeah, man, that's what I just said. Like, the world's best PR, Arsenal are. You got to give them that. They mug us off, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm sitting there sad. My friends next to me teasing me with they're 2-0 up. I'm like a stupid little kid. Like, I'm like, yeah, Gokares, I'm smiling now. Like, the pain's gone away. I'm telling you now, that was on purpose. Don't think it wasn't. Because look, it took 6 days since. So how does that make sense? Why did that get leaked then? Exactly then. Why? Because Arsenal wanted it to be. And now they slowed it down again. Arteta is a loser. Says, yeah, Arteta was the process and the project, not the club. His CV and career have developed, but the club and trophy cabinet. No, 100%. I agree with you. 100%. 100%. We're doing more for him than he's done for us. At this point. In the last 2 years, definitely. In the first couple of years. But yeah, definitely, you're right, man. It is his last chance. Last chance saloon, people. Only time will tell how good this transfer window will be. No matter how big the names are, they have to prove themselves and win stuff. You know, not 100%. 100%. Better window was Ramsdale window. Better windows was the Ramsdale window, not the quality, because the speed deals. How early are the window? No, 100%, because we got a lot of deals in that window, didn't we? But we needed that. We was in that position where we had to get depth and first team. So those couple years, we was getting the Ben Whites, we was building the foundation, but it's their fault. They should have finished this project a long time ago. They should have finished this project a year ago. They still haven't finished the project. That's the saddest thing. They still haven't finished the project because we still need to get Gokares, another left mid. If you get Gokares and a left mid, you can technically say the puzzle's complete. But for me, you get Eze, Gokares, and Rodrigo, and the puzzle really is complete. Not saying it's the best puzzle in the world, like I like to say, but it's still complete. And Arsenal haven't had a complete puzzle since God knows. So knowing Arsenal, people, just for fun, we might just get Gokares because they never want to complete the deal. They never want to complete the puzzle. So we just better hope they get Eze and Gokares, or Eze and Rodrigo. That's all we can hope for, man. But listen, it was fun doing this, man. Anyone got any questions before I wrap it up? I'm gonna wrap up any minute. So any last comments, man? Get them in right now, people. This is what I miss, people. I miss this.
It's Henry getting cleared. It's Thierry Henry. He scored. He scored for Arsenal in the Bernabeu. Thierry Henry, the gunner.
That's what I miss, people, man. That's what I miss. You see me? I was not that young when that happened, bro. I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? My 20s were mudded. You know what I'm saying? Mudded. But yeah, man. Got a couple comments left. Speed and urgency was the best part we had. All the players ready for pre-season. That's all us professionalism organization. No, 100%, man. We should have them all in by now, but I do believe Eze can get wrapped up very quickly. Very quickly. I do think Gokares will get wrapped up. So then it's just the Rodrigo question. Do you know what? I think Gokares is coming through the door next. And then they're going to probably go for Rodrigo or Eze. I know that's what they're doing. They're not going to get all three because they're scumbags. They never want to give us everything we need. Gokares, here we go this week. Yeah, I agree, definitely. It should be. Should you be in the same chat? I don't see his messages. I don't understand what you said. Could you explain that message? That last message, I don't understand what you mean. Come on, you got to be slick. You got to be slick with it. Come on, man. But yeah, man, listen. I'm waiting for you to tell me that. Oh. Anyway, people, I don't know what you lot are discussing right now, but listen. As soon as the breaking news comes through with the Gokares, me and Shaq gonna do a nice live for you people, man. This was just a sporadic live. I just did it off the cuff. I hope you lot enjoyed it, man. I'm about to end this, and I'll leave you lot with this, man. Peace, people.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.